Right. So now we're going to have a look at the format and layout of the presentation and some rules related to format. You have to identify which of these are good rules and which of them are rules that will lead to a bad presentation. Right? Okay, let's see. So, is this a good rule? Use up to a maximum of two fonts? Yes. You should not use more than two fonts, right? Use a minimum of three different colors in one slide. I would restrict it to two. At the most, you can have three, not more than that. So I would say this is an average rule, right? It is best to use paragraphs on your slide. Is that a good rule? No, of course not. You're not supposed to make your slides full of text. That's what we've been discussing, right? Each slide must focus on at least three main ideas. Now, is that a good rule or a bad rule? Of course, a bad rule, right? Because we just discussed that each slide should have only one main idea and 4 to 5 points which describe or elaborate on that idea. Each slide should have no more than 4 to 5 bullet points. Yes, that's a good rule. Now let's see what are the things that are best avoided in presentations. I'm going to actually demonstrate it for you so that you know how jarring it can be, how disturbing these elements can be for the audience. Now look at this slide. What is wrong with this slide? It has a visual, it has a good enough visual, it has a good enough, very visible title, and not too much text. So what is wrong? Look at the color of the text over here, right? So the color is yellow and it makes a very difficult read. You cannot read if text is in this color. So avoid these kinds of colors. Now I'm going to show you something else. Now look at this. Now what is wrong? You might think, oh wow, I've made such an attractive, such a colorful slide, but no, sorry. It is going to affect, in fact, people are going to strain their eyes and they're going to be very disturbed and they'll feel very uncomfortable if you show them this kind of a slide. So avoid these kinds of backgrounds for your color, and of course the text again has very poor visibility, so avoid these colors for your text and for your background, right? So we come to bad color choices. Avoid loud, garish colors. Dark text on light background is best. The way you have in this on this slide, where there's a white background with black text, right? Avoid text colors that fade into the background, that is blue and black, right? And avoid color blind combinations, that is red plus green, blue plus yellow. All of that needs to be avoided.